Introducing first from Aberdeen, Washington, 10 pounds, Daniel Bryan!
14,724 members are chanting yes.
One of the things Daniel Bryan said when he made his return is that I'm going to cherish every single moment that I have inside that ring.
Well, I talked to Bryan earlier today. He said, while I was gone, it wasn't like I rested on my laurels. I've been training tirelessly in the gym, in the dojo, learned a multitude of new techniques and skills that I can't wait to show the world.
We'll have a tall task here tonight.
East New York, weighing in 7 pounds, Big Cass!
Reasons Big Cass, the 7-footer, seems to be overtly confident, smiling every time you see him when he's laying out Daniel Bryan once and again. But the question is of his insecurities on Daniel Bryan. Is Big Cass really insecure as he enters this match tonight?
I think it very well could be, Corey. Look, Big Cass himself came out here and said that he wasn't happy with all the attention Daniel Bryan received when he made his return to the ring. One of the articles on TMZ, on ESPN, on CBS Sports, he wanted all the attention possible, and he didn't get it.
Oh, Grace, how about the point that Big Cass made that he saw the little kid version of himself in Daniel Bryan, a kid who was small, a kid who got beaten up and pushed around.
Listen, I'm not a psychologist, but that sounds like something they should handle, not me. Big Cass going to try to take it all out on Daniel Bryan right now. But how about the tweet that Daniel Bryan sent out earlier today, gentlemen, that you can't teach being 7 feet tall, but you can teach wrestling. And he called Big Cass lazy.
Called it hashtag size versus skill.
If tan is a skill, Big Cass might be the best of all time.
And the question here with Big Cass, and we talked about it throughout the night with a variety of superstars, this is his first match since tearing the ACL in his left knee back in August.
And you don't think Daniel Bryan realized that? The very first strike Daniel delivered was to the surgically repaired left knee. You're not dealing with some amateur here, guys. You're dealing with a former world champion.
And all the chirping that Big Cass has done is put all that extra pressure, all that extra weight on his back to deal with here tonight against Daniel Bryan.
And Daniel Bryan tucking underneath the shots, and right here to the midsection, and again, right to the hamstring of Cass.
Daniel Bryan clearly been working on his striking.
Oh.
Focused on the knee of Big Cass. Oh, man.
Oh, let's shoot right in there on the left leg, and Big Cass a little too strong there in that exchange.
Yeah, Bryan got a little bit too close, and you're not going to win the power game with Big Cass.
And look at Big Cass with the straight right. I think about Cass. This man was competing not half an hour from his hometown of Queens, New York. Came into this Byron saying, New Yorkers are better than everyone. I'm going to have the advantage.
What does that matter, Phillips? We're in New
against
Jersey. It doesn't matter if New Yorkers are better. I agree. Doesn't mean he's got a hometown advantage or anything.
Look, there's got to be substance behind what you do. Right now we're seeing substance of Daniel.
Daniel Bryan sending Cass into the barricade.
Bryan measuring Big Cass. Boom! Oh. Good Lord, no fear from Daniel Bryan.
Bryan has always said, I've got my legs, I've got my lungs, and I've got my heart to carry me through.
And now Daniel Bryan going up to the top turnbuckle here. And Daniel Bryan with the shot right to the chest with a drop kick.
Daniel Bryan is all fired up here inside the Rock.
How impressive has Daniel Bryan been over the last few months? About 76+ minutes in the greatest Royal Rumble match. Good.
Daniel Bryan's obviously been studying his Miz tapes, the world famous it
will
kicks.
You stop?
Oh, man.
And just dropped by Big Cass.
As quick as Daniel Bryan is, he is well aware he cannot match strength with Big Cass.
I got to question Big Cass's strategy right now. Why is he standing there with his fist in the air? He's in there with one of the greatest in WWE. He's giving Daniel Bryan way too much time. This is going to cost Big Cass in a big way.
Corey, it's attention. Big Cass wants the attention. He wants the praise.
You want attention, get on TMZ. Don't fight Daniel Bryan.
Oh! Big Cass, the man who eliminated Daniel Bryan in number 14 in the 50-man Royal Rumble match in Saudi Arabia, dashed his hopes of perhaps going wire to wire. Oh, God.
Such a deep-rooted loathing that Big Cass has for Daniel Bryan.
And this is a must-win match here tonight for Big Cass. You talk this big game, you come back from injury, and you target Daniel Bryan right off the bat. You best not miss.
I admire the mindset. I admire the goal of Big Cass. He wants to make a name for himself at the expense of Daniel Bryan. But that said, you can't come in here and ooze arrogance and cockiness with Daniel Bryan, who's got a new lease on life and is arguably just as dangerous as ever.
I agree with you, Corey.
And look at Daniel Bryan trying to stay in this fight.
Daniel Bryan has proven that he's got tremendous endurance. The longer this match goes, you question.
Hold on a second. Oh! And drops the elbow there. Here's the cover and a kick out by Daniel Bryan.
The longer this match goes, you question whether or not Big Cass will maintain the advantage.
Rapid fire rights across the eyebrow of Daniel Bryan. Too early to celebrate, kid. He's way overconfident, Big Cass is.
Here's what Big Cass said on Twitter. He said, I finally get the opportunity. I deserve more than anyone at Backlash.
Modified backbreaker applied. This is where Big Cass's height really comes into play. Daniel Bryan, you can see, trying to keep his feet on Cass's body to ease some of the pressure.
Bryan talks about having an incredible heart. His heart's being put to the test.
Unable to break the grip there of Big Cass in the corner. Toe hold into the turnbuckle.
Big Cass's knee crashed down as well as his face into the turnbuckle.
And now the yes kicks in the corner.
Incredible flexibility of Daniel Bryan, able to kick Cass over and over again in the sternum.
Bryan's on the move.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has made a career of chopping much larger superstars down to size.
Oh man, all the way up, all the way down. And now look at Big Cass, look in the eye of Big Cass. What a clothesline.
Bryan turned inside out, and Big Cass may have just stopped the momentum.
Bryan might be out here.
The cover for the biggest win of his career and a kick out. Oh, and Big Cass, more disrespect here to Daniel Bryan. And Big Cass appears content to take his time here against Daniel Bryan.
Listen, when you're an all-star and you want to call your shot, go for it all day. You've earned that right. But when you just come back from the DL and you're calling your shot against an all-star, forget about it.
Big Cass is smiling. Big Cass is soaking up every second of this dominance.
Another clothesline to Daniel Bryan. This is much about Daniel Bryan and Big Cass as it is about Cass's disdain for the WWE Universe.
And his issues from when he was 11 years old and undersized.
Pile it on.
Yeah.
Oh, and another clothesline, and Daniel Bryan is in trouble.
Big Cass has said he believes he is the epitome of what a WWE superstar should be.
You can believe whatever the heck you want to believe, Saxton. Show it to me.
Look at the intensity from Big Cass here. Loaded up. Daniel Bryan's rocked. Cass with an opportunity, wanted the big boot.
Cass once again
Bryan
spending too much time admiring his handiwork.
Bryan waiting for the kick, now trying to bring the big man down to the canvas. And there it is.
Almost.
Trying to lock in the yes lock.
Long arms of Big Cass, seemingly not much of a match for Daniel Bryan right now.
Trying to secure the right arm here, but then again trying to cinch in the yes lock. And look at Big Cass.
Oh, look at this. Cross faces. Cass might be sleeping right now.
And now Daniel Bryan.
There it is.
Bryan leaning back on it. Tap out. Big Cass taps out to Bryan.
What a
Here
win.
is your winner by submission, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan proving tonight it doesn't matter how big you are because everyone's the same size when they're down, tapping out.
Bryan said when he came back, he would face challenges head on, no matter what they are or who they are, and Daniel Bryan has just overcome an incredible challenge here tonight.
Daniel Bryan showed in the greatest Royal Rumble he's still in ring shape in a group effort, but right now, Daniel Bryan in his first match back as a singles competitor seemingly never missed a step. Boom! That wicked kick right on the ear of Cass dazed the 7-footer, and these relentless shots from Bryan allowed the yes lock to be applied, and the 7-footer wasting not much time, tapping out and saving his shoulder.
Daniel Bryan so good. Oh my God, and Big Cass.
Why? What? I'll tell you why. Big Cass is a sore loser. Big Cass can't accept that he fell short against Daniel Bryan.
He's insecure. He called out Daniel Bryan. He got beat. This is...
Oh, and Big Cass just tossing Daniel Bryan.
Big Cass can't accept the fact that he just got embarrassed.
Well, accept that he can watch it back over and over again on WWE Network if he wants. There was no controversy. Big Cass tapped out.
Apparently Big Cass isn't done.
And now again after the fact, Big Cass staring down Daniel Bryan, a vulnerable Daniel Bryan. Big boot.
Big Cass is an insecure piece of garbage. This is uncalled for. You lost the match.
One more look here at this big boot. Bam! And again, Daniel Bryan was celebrating his victory here tonight, and another blindside attack from Big Cass. And
Big Cass just showed the world he cannot digest failure.
Big Cass is a 7-foot pompous fool.
And one more look at this. Boom! Daniel Bryan taking a beating here after the fact here from the 7-footer.
Big Cass smiling like he actually won something.